Previously during the investigation.
F in the coffee. I knew I could count on it. Never fails.
Ah, the perpetrator. Bit off Anna's tongue.
Jackpot, Zach. A shame, but our old-time all-American sightseeing tour just came to an end.
When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
Oh, well, there's an old story, folklore. It's a fairy tale to me. Something about a killer in a raincoat who appears on rainy nights.
She had a red dress on. She was a goddess.
It's starting to rain. I think this case may take a while.
Yeah, that's true. Last thing we recorded was in April, and here we are again. Deadly Premonition Part 21. I don't know if you remember everything, but I think we will get into it pretty quickly, probably. So we start out with some side quests.
Oh, good old side quests.
On our way to get our car back. Basically, we have to do the sergeant, or what was his rank? I don't have any idea about this kind of stuff. But yeah, I think he was sergeant and has some like PMS.
Oh yeah.
That's not the thing you get after your menstruation, or is it?
Wasn't it PTSD or something?
Oh yeah, post-traumatic stress.
Customize my car.
Thing, exactly.
Yeah, whatever.
Yes, I did.
ADHD.
I think your gas tank could do with a boost.
Weakness.
You? A larger tank.
Exactly, it's a weakness.
One fill up. That would be great. In
Eradicated.
which case, you need
It
to
must
find a scrap
be eradicated.
tank. I think there's one around N5.
Okay.
This will be the last enhancement you can make to your vehicle. So get out there and find it.
So your car is like the sports car, right? The fast one?
Yes.
Awesome.
It's the sports car, and it's the best car in the game, and we are... I don't think we are actually really driving it in this session. You know, I recorded about, I told you this, 11 hours of gameplay.
Okay.
And if we are able to get through this tonight, which is after editing 4.5 hours, we will not really... I mean, I will get my car, but we will not really be driving it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So the game is like really long even after this recording session.
It's still probably once more 11 hours of recording compressed into
This will save your
less
life
time
someday, son.
Okay.
after editing. Something like this, I guess. And then we'll be... So,
Shut up and listen to your superiors, right?
from April to now, which
That's
is
right.
how long? 5
This
months?
will be my last story.
So I guess we'll be finished by...
Toward the
Christmas?
end of the war,
Maybe.
Maybe,
found
yeah.
myself alone
No,
in
I've,
enemy territory.
I
It was
I
thick
got like in
jungle,
this
and I couldn't call for
groove
support.
to record once
I
a week,
was up the creek without
at
a
least
paddle,
a few hours.
boat, or even a life jacket.
So the work isn't
Eventually,
like overwhelming
weakened by
me.
hunger and thirst.
No,
I was
because I
reduced
put a
to
lot of work in this.
crawling. Death was closing
Yeah.
in. I could
We are just
No
showing
doubt.
it
more
with
than
talking
anything,
over
I
everything,
longed
but
for water. I fell to the ground. Water filled my mind, my thoughts. That's all I wanted. I should have died there. I wasn't moving. My last wish for a drink unfulfilled. I should have died, but as you can see, I didn't. When I awoke, my throat was moist. I saw another man collapsed at my side. There were spots of water by his feet. From the look of things, he brought water to me cupped in his hands, making trip after trip to the river.
Who was it?
Sergeant Timothy. That crybaby Timothy. He was dead. shot by the enemy. Later, I won battle after battle. I guess luck was on my side as well. Before I knew it, I was promoted to general. But in my heart, there was a hole, a gaping hole. I believe I died that day on the battlefield. I died with crybaby Timothy. Anyway, that's my last war story for you. Time for your final customization.
Okay. Crybaby.
So that explains why he's wearing a sergeant's badge on him. Time kept flowing for him, and he kept moving up in rank. But inside of him, time stopped a long time ago. We didn't get any info out of him about the Raincoat Killer. At least his war stories solved one of the mysteries of this town. Let's leave him alone. I doubt he knows anything about the case at hand.
Okay, what did it solve?
That'll increase the amount of gas your
his
car
rank.
can carry. You remind me of my
I guess.
men. They had a strong sense of justice. Those idiots. Don't stop. Eyes forward. And laugh. Ha!
Yeah. I don't get his thing at all. I think his voice actor is pretty supreme.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Imagine you had his kind of voice, like
Yeah.
this low, raspy, silky, juicy voice. So we are looking for a fucking roaming Sigourney Weaver.
Who?
Sigourney roaming the pot lady.
Oh,
Suck big time
Sigourney.
ass hell Sigourney. I'm really pissed about her, and you will find out why. I had a hard time playing this game while recording, and mostly
Sigourney.
because of her quests.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
glad you're here. My pot, it's getting cold.
Yeah, that's what
Please,
she always says.
Let's get going.
Yes, okay. I need to get to know the pot better first.
That's right. Now hurry up. My pot is getting cold.
Zach,
It hurts so
To know
much.
the pot better.
So, has anybody ever touched the pot to actually see if it's getting cold or not?
Talking about her vagina.
Oh, no way.
Wow, get the car going.
Maybe.
It's getting
house
cold.
is over by
Let's
the lake.
get home.
3, 2,
Well, I don't know if
1,
someone
go.
touched the pot. What the hell is going on with the video?
Wow, what is that? Music.
Well, the music is from the soundtrack and I put it in there, but the video is gone. I don't know why.
Cool. Oh, look, you have like a gap
It was
there.
deleted. Why? Well, whatever. I can put it back in. It was the car drive. You might have guessed.
Okay.
In, I don't know, like 10 times speed.
Oh, thanks to you, my pot is still warm.
And this is
I
all
did
just
my best.
fine and dandy and stuff,
So
you
does
know?
the pot
Everything
have
worked
anything to
out
say?
for the best.
Why
But
don't
we have to
you
drive
ask
her
yourself?
twice more.
Well,
And catastrophe
hear it?
ensued.
Don't.
I'm surprised. You're a lot more hard-headed than I thought.
So first of all-
I used to be a teacher, you know.
Now let's listen to her.
That's when I realized the truth of the pot. Standing at the front of the class and looking at all those students, it's like looking into a pot full of different ingredients.
A pot in a classroom. I don't get it. In fact, I think I'm getting farther away from understanding.
Well, that's a shame. But don't give up. You're a person that can taste the different ingredients. Listen carefully. The best stew is one with plenty of different ingredients in it.
So,
Oh my! My pot is getting cold
so
again!
get inside, lady.
Did you have to talk so long? Oh!
She was talking all the time. So let me elaborate. All these side quests are done in chapter replays, where I restart a certain chapter that I played before. You know?
Mm-hmm.
and go through the chapter and do these side quests. You can't save while doing that. The progress is saved once you finish the replay. Anyways, I have to do these chapter replays again and again for each of her side quests, and later on when I have to drive her to her home, the game fucked up and I fucked up and things got really messy. But let's have a look at this side quest first. It's another one I did. And it's another continuation of a quest that we did before.
Hey, Emily. Something smells good.
Really?
I doubt that.
I'm trying to make a meatloaf this time.
A meatloaf, huh? Nice. That's a basic dish for every household.
Yep, my mother cooked it pretty often too. Would you like to give it a taste?
Again? Well, I can...
Don't worry, I've done the poison testing already, and I made something pretty tasty last time, didn't I?
Emily, maybe we should do this another time.
So, how's it taste?
Emily, I have to admit this one is hard to comment on. One can insert it into their mouth, that much is certain. But I'm not sure if the human digestive system can handle this and digest it. Oh, come now, Emily, no need to get depressed. It's just like last time. We just need to identify the missing ingredient, and that might turn today's cooking into a tasty dish.
So, what is it this time?
I'm thinking a vegetable. One that becomes sweeter when heated.
A sweet vegetable? I have no idea.
Do you have any idea?
I will bring it to you like last
Maybe
time.
like a carrot.
Okay, I'll
or
keep
onion.
trying by myself
Onion
too.
gets sweet when you cook it.
Yes. A tomato comes to mind, but onion and tomato, right, are the ones that I would have thought of.
Yeah.
But what fits a meatloaf? I think onion is a pretty good guess.
Yeah.
What do we have in our pockets all the time?
Onions.
Bones and also, of course, onions.
Emily, the answer is onion.
Onion?
And a meatloaf? Are you kidding me?
She's totally oblivious.
Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
The meatloaf is finished.
And it tastes...
Oh, really? I thought we're eating something
Well,
else.
Good enough to sell.
Emily, this certainly tastes good. But if I were you, I wouldn't quit my job to become a cook just yet. It'll be a tough career move.
You think so? I'd like to get other people's opinions too.
I can't recommend that. I'm trying to be polite about this, you know.
Then you should stick to being polite until we finish eating. I can't believe you're the only person I have to eat this fine meal with.
Zach, we search for ingredients for her, and we help her with her cooking. We even went as far as to praise the taste. And yet she still gets angry.
That's how women are.
Are all women this way? Do they all just snap like this? Either way, I can't figure her out.
Snap.
Agent York, I'm sorry if I got a little emotional on you. But I'm glad I was able to make a good meal today.
What the hell?
The trading card
I know
fits
this isn't
perfectly.
much, but
Industrial waste.
I want you to have it.
And a view of her, like, recycling cans.
It's like...
This is not the final cooking quest with her. There's one more coming up. I think Sigourney's driving quests are first up. So you can only go to Emily in the evening when it's raining, which is why you always see me sleeping at the Tree of Anna to wait for the right conditions.
So basically, you have to like restart chapters to do certain quests, and you have to do it multiple times because multiple quests are at different
Yes.
times.
Yes.
That
Hey,
is
Sigourney.
fucked up game design.
Yes,
I'm
it is
glad you're
impossible
here.
to do
My
everything
pot,
just
It's getting
by
cold.
accident,
Please,
by playing
let's get
really.
going.
Here
You
we
know?
go again.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
It's
I
crazy.
need to get to know more about the pod after all.
Very well then. Hurry up. Look, my pot is getting cold.
Oh, shut up.
You really hate her now, right?
Yes.
Has she been roaming farther and farther away from her home? Is she testing us, perhaps?
Cold
So
pod
let's
number
see how
4.
it goes now. I drove her so many times.
Now, get
I
the
don't
car
even know
going.
which times were the
My
ones
house is over by the
that
lake.
went south and went
3,
wrong.
2, 1, go!
Oh, you have to do a race. Oh, that's...
Yeah, it's always a race. You have to go. You have to reach her home before a certain time limit. So it's kind of a race, but you don't see the time, of course. So it's like guesswork.
This is not good. It's losing more and more of its warmth. At this rate, my pot is
So who
going
says
to get cold.
worms?
My pot is getting cold. So this
Warmth?
my pot is going
Worms.
to get cold.
Worm.
Worms! It's losing more and more of its worms.
Worm.
That's nobody.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't.
That was,
That's what I thought.
yeah.
What the hell, man?
Yeah.
Fucking car.
But that was, yeah. So,
If we go this slow,
Worms.
my pot is going to get cold. It's losing more and more of its warmth.
warmth, you're right.
Yes.
Going to get cold.
Warmth.
My pot is getting cold. It's warm. It's cold. It's cold. It's warm. It's cold. It's warm. It's cold.
That was so terrible.
That was nicely cut. Nicely edited.
It was so terrible.
Warmth. Cold.
Worms.
Oh, pretty good.
So that's what happened. That is like one-to-one recording. It's not your computer fucking up at home. It's not mine now.
It's just the game.
Yes.
Okay. Warmth.
Cold. Worms.
This is unreadable.
So it was like right
Hey,
before her home. So this is a restart of
I'm
the whole
glad you're
scene.
here.
The
My
worst
pot
thing
is
is
getting
you have to
cold.
drive to her this really long drive every time you want to start the quest, which is
Why
as long
aren't we
as
there yet?
the quest drive.
Why aren't you there yet?
Yes, fuck you, lady. So I thought this was like a very clever shortcut.
You thought, but it worked. Did it work out or?
Well, I actually don't remember. I think it might have. But yeah, I couldn't really decide where to go. And I kinda got lost. I don't know why the game designers.
Not good. It's losing more and more of its warmth. At this rate, my pot is going to get cold. Hurry, hurry.
I like this descent into madness.
Why do
you
you
Yes.
have to
Put on
drive
there.
so safely? Stop the car. This is not
And stop the car is like,
losing
you
more
lost.
and more of its warmth.
I'm sorry.
At this rate, my
I don't know why
pot
she
is
keeps
going to
talking.
get cold.
Like for 5 minutes after stop the car. But when she says stop the car, you lost
Sigourney,
it.
what's wrong? Don't tell me.
It's exactly what you think.
So imagine like one of
Thanks
these
to your
quest
slow
tries takes
driving,
me like
My
50 minutes,
got
something like
cold.
that. 20, maybe 15, 10 to
You're
20 something.
just
One of them.
useless.
You have to restart.
I did this for an hour, maybe.
That sucks.
It sucked so hard.
I give up, Zach.
That's really
I also
bad
forgot
game
to ask
design.
what's in
I
the
think.
pot, too.
I'm so apologetic about this game. I think it's awesome in so many ways, but it's so broken
Hey,
in so
Sigourney.
many other ways, you know?
I'm glad you're here. My pot, it's getting cold.
Oh,
Zach.
really?
Has she been roaming farther and farther away from her home? Is she testing us, perhaps?
It's losing more and more of its warmth. At this rate, my pot is going to get cold. Hurry, hurry! Step on it! Why do you have to drive so safely?
Oh, I like the
My pot is getting cold.
disposition between, if that's even a word, between why do you drive so safely and me
Yeah.
driving on two wheels.
My pot is going
And that's her home, and I think I made it this time. Oh no, it's not her home yet. It's a weird thing that happens. Look at the mini-map also.
Oh yeah, what the hell?
And the street.
It's like the game stopped working.
I thought that. But it's...
Oh.
It's...
Losing more and more of its warmth.
You know, it gets like a knockout kick and then it recuperates.
No.
Oh yeah. Wrong driveway.
Yeah.
But yes, we made it.
And after this, you were like pretty exhausted, probably mentally.
Yes. After this, I have to finish the chapter and start another replay and do the last one of her quest.
He somehow made it in time.
But the finishing of the chapter
But
really
Sigourney,
is
I just have
only
to
going
ask.
to a certain place and then
If you don't
it's
want the pot to get
finished, you know?
cold, why
Or
don't
driving.
you just stay at home?
Or driving. But the thing is, I can
Don't say
fast travel to that
out
place, so
loud.
that's not a problem.
You don't
The problem is I can't fast travel to her location.
that, do you?
She has a nice house, right?
I was just wondering.
Oh yeah, all of the people there have. It's pretty
I
crazy.
want the pot to get a breath of fresh outside air.
Maybe like talk
Fresh air.
something like about that. Where do people get their money?
Very wild.
We talked about
Oh,
this,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
I was forced to lock him in the
Conspiracy.
punishment room many times.
Yeah, we talked about this, right?
It didn't improve at all. In
And we
fact,
did not
just
come to
got
a
worse.
like final conclusion. or
No.
something.
Being locked up in a stuffy room, don't we? The same goes for the pot. I'd feel bad for leaving the pot locked up in the house all day. It's the same for your job, too, isn't it? The more you chase, the more the criminals run. You hear? The best stew is one that isn't overboiled.
Elephant T3 is a car.
I don't know, we're getting like
It's
cars
getting
that I
cold again.
won't use because
Did you have to talk so long? Oh.
we're using just the standard police cars and then our own, I hope, in the future at some point. But basically we whenever a quest calls for like a forced drive, you get put into the police car. And whenever you have to drive somewhere, you probably have the waypoint already and
Hey,
can fast
Sigourney.
travel there.
Okay.
I'm glad you're here. My pot
Oh,
is
really?
getting cold.
Wow. So that's like the last one of her quests, I think.
Was that as bad as the last one, or?
It's every time it's a little longer,
Okay.
and the things that happen there are worse than last time. So that's her driveway.
Stop the car. If we go this slow, my pot is going to
But
get
what,
cold.
it's a driveway, but it's not the waypoint you have to go to.
No, it's the waypoint, but it vanished
Sigourney,
right
what's
before
wrong?
I was in it.
Don't tell me.
So, so I missed the thing for like 1 second.
You're just useless.
I couldn't resist to edit her like a little. I mean, the only thing that justifies doing the Deadly Premonition Let's Play is a heavy editing in my mind. So that's her home. Look at how great I did this time.
Oh no! I wonder. I mean, if you.
Stop the car.
No way! Oh, that is.
What's wrong?
I don't know.
Don't tell me.
It's exactly what
It was so bad.
I was gonna
You
say, okay, if
Your
now
slow
if it's
drive.
game over, I'm,
you can't even imagine how bad it was. It's like really. It's really like the worst thing. Almost the worst thing I ever imagined I ever lived through
My
in the
pot
game.
is going to get cold. Hurry! Hurry! Step on it! Why do you
take it
have to
anymore.
drive so safely? Can't you see my pot is getting cold?
Yes!
awesome.
There yet. Could you step on it? If we go this slow, my pot is going...
And we got a suit.
Oh, can you actually wear that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can.
But, I mean, if you're doing all the side quests, you're going to have a lot of money, right?
Oh yeah, I don't know what I will, like, what I can buy for it. I don't think there is anything.